I want to hear what she got to say, and then I'm going to give my 2 cents.
My friend John just posted a video, and it was not just posted. He posted a video a couple whiles back talking about how men can get DNA tests off of Amazon to test their children. They don't even have to tell the baby mom type shit. And he mentioned that in the comments, there was reactions from women. Most of the reactions I saw was, why would you go and do that shit? He don't trust me type shit. And the other ones weren't really rational arguments. They were just kind of hooping and hollering in the comments. I've said this a million times over the course of my social media platforms that I believe that DNA tests should be mandatory at the time of birth. Because if it's mandatory, then the woman's feelings don't get hurt about man don't trust me, but then the man gets the 100% security of knowing that the person that he is about to be financially responsible for actually belongs to his genetic pool. You feel what I'm saying? And I caught a fuck ton of backlash on that one. But I think the bigger thing that people are escaping to remember here, if you are one of those women in the comments hollering about somebody DNA testing your kid, that gives me the belief that you are hiding something. And I'm not saying that's necessarily the truth, because if you take it to the fact that you're not hiding anything, but you're like, well, he doesn't trust me, put it this way. If the roles were reversed and the man was the one producing the child, right? And you guys, could be the mom, maybe not be the mom, you would want that 100% certainty. It's not that far-fetched of an idea. Anywho, as I said, I will stand 10 toes down on it. At the time of birth, it should be required. DNA testing, paternity testing should be required at the time of birth. Solves a lot of problems down the line. Have a day.
I mean, I don't disagree with her. First of all, man, I didn't even know that you guys can order that shit on Amazon. So if you have any doubts, fellas, there you go, man. Free game right there. They check the baby for like autism and Down syndromes and things like that. They should do might as well. Why not? So what if men have doubts, but he don't want to say it because he don't want to piss you off? Some men be like that. Some men rather not say it and suffer throughout these whole years raising the child that they're not even 100% sure about. So what's the point of all that? And imagine if the man have doubts, and what if his doubts might be real? Maybe there's a reason that he got doubts. Maybe he caught his chick sleeping with some man in the past, or it could be anything, right? I think it should be mandatory. I definitely get behind that. Some of these men don't have to suffer. And you know how many stories that we hear all the time that, I was raising this child for all these years, and then we found out after 22 years that she ain't mine or he ain't mine. Yeah, man, I'm sure all of y'all, most of y'all, used to watch, Jerry Springers and Maury Povich. I know some of that shit might not be real, but man, I've heard stories, real shit, like real stories too. I've heard that. So I think it should be. And if fellas, man, if you have any doubts or if you have a reason to doubt, get it checked out, bro. Don't worry about pissing off your baby mama or your wife. Get to the bottom of that shit, because they might not be yours. You don't want to waste like 22 years, 18 years, whatever. Whenever you find out, you don't want to waste all that time. If it's a problem, address it. And you ladies, let me talk to you before I go. If you got nothing to hide, then you shouldn't be mad at your man asking if he wants to be 110% sure by doing a DNA test. You guys shouldn't be mad because, the world that we live in these days. He probably have seen somebody he knows, or maybe some type of doubt, something put doubts in his hand, right? Let the man be 110%. Say a man have doubts, right? That child ain't mine. After he finds out that that child is mine, he might be a different type of dad. He might be doing way too many things after that to handle business and take care of the kid. He might become a better dad. You never know. That's what I'm trying to say. If you got nothing to hide, don't take that shit as like disrespect. And even if you do, you gotta swallow it, because men wanna be sure. So let him be, unless you got something fishy going on. That's the only reason I see that you guys getting mad. If I ask my wife right now, I want to get a DNA test, she be like, all right, let's go. Now, in my head, I'm like, oh, shit, she's so confident. Shit, fuck it, let's do it, whatever. If I ask my wife, like, I'm not sure, I want to get a DNA test on my kids, and she be like, "Oh, why you know what I mean?" Start arguing with me and started fighting with me and shit like that. Yo, that would make my doubts into like something is wrong, because the way she gets so like defensive and trying to brush it off, something is not right. She trying to avoid that shit by creating an argument and starting a fight over it. Listen, if your man wants to get a DNA test and you got nothing to hide, order that shit on Amazon. It can't be that expensive. And after that, he don't got nothing to question, and you guys can live a happy life. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. All right, peace.